Hi, Xiaohe. How was your weekend?
Fantastic! My friends and I went to the Millennium City Park. It was so beautiful, and I felt like that I had returned to the ancient city 1,000 years ago.
Wow, it's great. You must know the park was built in accordance with the famous painting along the river during the Qingming festival.
Yes, I was told it was one of the most famous Chinese paintings in existence. A very long scroll, right?
Yes, the original painting is 24.8 centimeters wide and 528.7 centimeters long. It was painted on silk with light colors. Most of the images were outlined in black strokes, exemplifying the characteristics of the painting of the Song Dynasty: neatness and fineness. The artist gave a panoramic description of the scenes along the Bian River in Bianjing, the capital of the northern Song Dynasty, now known as Kaifeng City in Henan province. According to one research, it depicts 684 people, 73 domesticated animals, 25 boats, 15 vehicles, and all types of buildings, bridges, and city walls. Different books give different numbers. If you have time, try to count them all yourself.
Amazing! It's really a spectacular scroll. But I'm still confused about several facts about the painting.
That's normal for an international student. What confuses you most?
It's such a long scroll with so many people and stories. Which part is the main focus?
The painting can be roughly divided into three sections: the rural scenery of the capital, the scenes along the river, and the streets inside the city. The rural section on the right features bucolic scenery of farm fields, farmers, herdsmen, and other rural folks. In the urban section on the left, there are many shops, offices, and other buildings. The middle section shows its businesses and the crowded Rainbow Bridge. Most people believe the Rainbow Bridge is the center and the main focus of the whole scroll. In this part, a boat is approaching and threatening to crash into the bridge. The crowds on the bridge and people along the riverside are shouting and gesturing towards the boat. Obviously, there is a commotion. To prevent the crash, someone on board is changing the route of the ship. Some others are lowering the mast in a hurry, and someone near the apex of the bridge is throwing a rope to the crew below. And on the bridge, there is a heavy traffic jam with vendors extending all along the bridge. A civil official in a sedan encounters a military officer on a horse from the other direction. Neither of them is willing to make way for the other party to pass through first. Today, Rainbow Bridge has become a recurring theme for artware and souvenirs.
I see. No wonder I found a lot of Chinese embroidery and paper fans featuring the Rainbow Bridge. Well, I know people have holidays on Qingming Festival in China. Is the Qingming scroll depicting that festival?
People have different opinions, but many researchers believe the painting depicts a scene during the Qingming Festival. As we know, Qingming Festival usually falls in early April, and it's the time to worship one's ancestors or to take spring outings. The painting starts with a wealthy family returning from the outskirts after sweeping the tomb of their ancestors. The husband rides a horse, and the wife is in a sedan decorated by willow branches, the symbol for Qingming Festival. In the rest of the painting, instead of focusing on the ceremonies of tomb sweeping and prayers, the artist depicted people gathering along the Bian River and engaging in all kinds of activities. Others argue that the painting was not set in spring, but in autumn, as they found details like donkeys carrying firewood, a sign indicating that people are preparing heating supplies for the coming cold winter. If you like, you can find more clues in the painting to figure out the season by yourself.
Got it! How many versions are there? Which one is the original one?
Ever since its creation, the painting has been hailed as a national treasure and the most renowned masterpiece among ancient Chinese paintings. As a result, in the following 1,000 years, many artists generated a number of copies and replicas of the painting, using roughly the same composition but different techniques. Some even changed the settings and updated the costumes and vehicles. According to estimations, there are about 30 different versions existing today. In recent years, with the help of the computer technology, 3D animated versions of the painting were displayed in several cities and attracted millions of viewers. The original painting is usually attributed to Zhang Zeduan, a famous royal painter of the northern Song Dynasty. Now, this masterpiece is kept in the Palace Museum, but it is rarely exhibited for protection.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Hope I can have the opportunity to see the original version.
Good luck to you. But before that, you can go to the official website of the Palace Museum to study the e-version of the painting. Along the river during the Qingming festival is the best example of ancient Chinese painting. It is not only aesthetically impressive, but also informative and revealing. Where there are 1,000 viewers, there are 1,000 Qingming schools. Its values still needs to be explored. The more explored, the better we can understand it, and the more we can feel the charm of the ancient Chinese painting. Thank you for staying with me for today's macro lecture. Let's continue to explore the charm of Chinese painting. Goodbye.